Welcome to the Pizza Ninja Community Show, where today we're going to be talking about the Pizza Ninja's traits being on chain. They are being inscribed while we were discussing this here. You're going to see kind of the process, how the traits look, and all that in today's video, a discussion around it. As always, I am joined by my co host, Fred Builds, today, who recently got the title of Growth and Innovation Lead. What's going on today, Fred?
What's up? What's up, everybody? Yeah, excited to discuss this. I think I didn't even know that it was happening this week. I just saw Or.io tweeting about it, and then I was like, oh, it's happening. That's the cool thing. There's enough people in the world reporting about Bitcoin, about ordinals and stuff that you just always kept in the loop on the timeline.
Yeah, man, definitely. Um, yeah, it's like I forget how much stuff is going on in like the Ordinals ecosystem, Ordinals and Runes and all, and like Bitcoin DeFi. But there's a lot of people that like they dedicate their whole days to just updating you. So
Yeah.
I think I saw on from or.io before I even knew internally that this was going on. So I was like, man, they were on top of that. I'm going to share with the community real quick that we're live, and yeah, then we'll get straight to discussing this. And I will go ahead and share my screen of just the traits. Fred, give you some. Got Shin already in here saying GM.
GM
And yeah,
Shen. Man, shout out to Shen who's there every single week. And I'm sure there's a couple more that I'm forgetting right now, but I know that Shen is there every single week for sure.
so what was your first thoughts on the announcement, Fred? Like seeing you said you originally saw it from Ordelspot?
Yeah, I was like, about time, let's go.
Yeah. Do you see your
Because I
traits in
mean,
there?
yeah, and I'm still getting a custom one that I haven't finalized yet because I picked surprise me option with Boozy. So
Yeah.
I'm waiting for the outcome on that. Um, but yeah, for the rest, laser eyes. Let's go.
Yes, sir. I saw my in the or.io post I'll pull up in a second. I did like Ordinals Bot, they announced it via the animation that we had for the season two. I thought that was kind of cool. Basically just announcing strategic partners. So Ordinals Bots, obviously, we're teaming up with them to do the inscriptions. And yeah, they did like this little like animation. We're actually going to view more in a second, but also or.io caught it in pretty real time. They kind of used a different animation with a white backdrop and just saw some of the traits.
I like that.
Uh, yeah, I did too. Looks like a good like backdrop for something. We got Secretary Not Short in here. GM Legends hype for the expansion. We got Touch Grass Runes. Yo, this is looking sick. Yeah, I'm loving the vibes in here. Yeah, also super excited for the progress on this. I know the devs have been hard at work, and Boozy has been hard at work crafting each one of these traits. We need to have him on again just to like talk about the individual traits. I think there's even more now than when he was on last time talking about them. So yeah, Trevor actually quoted this and said that their Piece of Ninjas now has almost as many traits as there are ninjas in Gen 1. So just to kind of give you an idea of how many
Sick.
traits are being inscribed. What's that?
Sick. No, it just goes to show.
Yeah, man. So
So it's like it's about making each and every single one of them feel special, rare, and you can only do that with a vast amount of traits. So you can only do what we did with the customizer if you have this approach. Otherwise, it doesn't work.
yeah, definitely. And this is the full doc of traits if you haven't been there yet. If you go to Ordinalsbot's post announcing this, you can actually go to the direct link on ordinals.com and view like all the individual traits. I like this outline one um, right here. But yeah, so this is like kind of what the not back end, but like the other than if you just saw that short little video, because I shouldn't out, but we can kind of look at them on. in just a minute. There we go. Which you went with a mouse too, didn't you?
Yeah, I'm getting a mouse done at the moment, but I don't know what it looks like yet.
Okay. Okay.
I basically told Boozy make it look like Chris's mouse.
I have the exact same mouse or like one small thing differently. Dude, I re-rolled so many times when we were actually like doing the selection process that like I recognize every single one of these traits. Like I haven't seen one yet that I haven't had a re-roll that I saw. So it's funny identifying them. I saw Ralph's every time I see Chef Ad, I think of Ralph. Trying to see if
Oh,
Boozy's dude, this is so much work on Boozy's part, man, as well. Like having to do every single one of these. Whoa, this one actually says
you gotta
OCM. I don't
be.
think I realized that. There's an OCM headband.
Yeah, I don't recall an OCM nod either in there.
Bro, what? This would have been a sick mouse. This like I don't know if I remember this like outlined one.
Inverted,
Yeah.
inverted orange.
I have a mouse. Chris is going to hate me for my 4 mega mouse. It better not be close to mine. I am gonna hate you if it is. There can only be one. I should have re-rolled more for my to kind of get my mouse more exactly how I wanted it, but I got it for the most part how I wanted it. Got Ken's
Yes,
cowboy hat.
rule number 69 in life is you never get exactly what you want. It's always a little ways off.
True. Speaking of getting what we want, the market today, outside of the obvious community announcements, dude, the market's been on fire today. In a good way.
Yes.
Like
So you
everything's going
guys,
up.
whenever ETH is going up, you guys will notice Chris is enthusiastically talking about the market. And then you have to take a moment to check his Twitter handle, and then everything will make sense.
Yeah, my Twitter handle is Chris Coffee ETH, so but I'm a Bitcoiner at heart, man. I'm long-term Bitcoin, but my bag's looking nice today. I gotta, give a shout out to that.
Are you sure you're not a Fed from some obscure country that is running ETH validators?
You mean in the US? I know at one point the
Probably.
US had like 40+% of the ETH validators. So yeah, kinda. But
Mad.
yeah, that's why it's not Bitcoin. It's, Bitcoin, you basically you can't redo Bitcoin. Like you can,
None. No.
yeah, not that you
Even
can like necessarily like redo ETH, but like you could build ETH competitors, and obviously like they have been being built. But with Bitcoin, yeah, there's no shot of ever re-accomplishing what Bitcoin has accomplished.
no shot. And the old guard might be fallen too with, I don't know if it was a misinformation or correct information just yet. I haven't verified, but someone on the timeline today posted about Monero being 51% attacked.
Hmm.
So that was interesting.
I didn't see that. I
Um,
did see that like they added like billions to their treasury or something, but I didn't see the whole attack thing.
and we'll see how it unfolds. Maybe it's too soon to tell.
But yeah, I mean, if you want to look at, we're almost at the bottom. These are like a couple more that obviously have to finish, but these are all the traits that are currently inscribed, which is all of them to date. And a couple of like quality of life updates. Oh no, this my tab over here is frozen completely. I can't switch.
And they're gone.
Let's.
Oh, we got Troll Farmer correcting himself, saying that he has mouses. We're talking
Nice.
plural now.
Mice.
Yeah, exactly. I didn't even spot that. It takes a native English person to spot that, I think.
So, all right, here we go. Hopping on over to some different quality of life announcements. We have a newer Pizza Pets GIF that I thought was kind of cool. I wanted to play that for anybody that might have missed it. And let me go ahead and close this tab because it's like wrecking my computer with how many traits there are. Have you seen? Did you see this yet, not Trevor? Fred.
No.
All right.
Let's go. Let's go.
So we made this like into a cross-platform like 9x16 and people loved it, dude. It's doing pretty well on like fairly new accounts that we started. And like it's accumulated thousands of views outside of like crypto Twitter's little bubble. So we'll be
Good.
doing more of those like one-off like short little animations in the future. So super cool to see. Speaking of metrics, there's a few to talk about. Our Giphy is up to 53 million views. You'll see like a lot of new stuff has been added there too, all the way from like higher level animation stuff to like even these like some of these like AI animations that I've created, some Pizza Pets animations. Yeah, it's constantly being updated. And as a constant reminder, in order to use these, you can use pretty much any platform, and you literally just go to GIF. And usually, I just start off with Pizza Ninjas, and yeah, you could use whichever one fits for that. And these do add to the GIF metrics. So I mean, like send them to your friends, your family. Like a lot of Pizza Ninja, especially in this like end of like 2025 season, is going to be expanding outside of Web3 into Web 2. So excited to see that growth kind of happen in real time. I don't have it directly pulled up right now. Yeah, actually, I can pull it up. You guys might have seen a little bit more motion on the Pizza Pet side as things start to ramp up over there. I'll go ahead and share this. By the way, Pizza Pets is also going to be a game that like Web 2 can enjoy as well. Um, I know Fred, you
Yep.
probably have more to say on that than I do.
Yeah, I mean, it'll be on all the stores where you get your games. That's the goal. The Google stores, the Apple stores, I mean app stores. So that's the way to Ninja Pill people. Bitcoin Pill
Ninja
and Ninja Pill. And I think that the Jiffy part is also really a good way to Ninja Pill your friends. Imagine someone who's not into crypto and you just do your I don't know. I don't know if you guys are people that send Jiffies regularly, but for me on like WhatsApp, for example, stickers and Jiffies and Telegram, it's like religious use. I use
Oh,
them
all the
with
time,
every
dude.
person
All the
all the
time.
time. And
Yeah,
if
there's
if my other person that I'm messaging doesn't use them back, I'm kind of just like, what kind of weird person is this not having fun? So yeah, you got to ninja pill them right then and there.
yeah, I like how so a lot of these animations is like team effort. So oh wait, hold on, let me go back to this. So just some I don't know if I should share all this. It's not really sensitive information, but like we have a animation studio that Ken, our creative director mostly works with, but I also contribute to like the idea and story behind a lot of the animations as well as like the characters and how that matches. But also you can see other content here. So we have our animations, as I just talked about, that has like a whole animation studio with it. They also do the stickers, but we also have like animated PFPs that's a little bit different. And recently, the tech crafted ones, the ones that you've probably been seeing me post. I'll give an example of that in just a few minutes. So we're kind of like expanding here. And then on the stickers, we have some that are used far outside of Web3. Like one of our happy birthday ones. I mean, this is Chris, almost at 1 million views. So obviously that's not just ninjas telling each other happy birthday. This one's kind of breaking out. I say Chris because that's Flyride's ninja, but there's a lot of these. Wonder if I can arrange. So I'm on just like the everybody can search this section, but if I could actually view the metrics on here, like Ken could show. I mean, some of these have broken several. This one specifically, this is Erica Lee's, like a little crying ninja, cat ninja. It's at like 5 million views, so it's pretty cool. Just to see some of these stickers breaking out, some of these gifts breaking out. So on the tech crafted ones, I just feel like this is a good time to pivot to these. These are some of the ones I've just been having fun making the animations for. I see Duke in chat. Duke's also, I think we added even Duke's animations on there that he did with the dog and the nervousness and the Bitcoin logo being activated. I did one this morning that I was like, again, so what I'm about to show you is when I say not affiliated with Pizza Ninjas in the aspect of like we have an animation studio for high level animations,
Yes.
and then we have Chris that's just like trying out, new animation stuff using AI.
Vibe animating.
Vibe animating, but I had fun with this one, dude. So this is off my personal account. The legs could be better, but I want to explain it in just a second.
Peace and ninjas, good morning. Charts in the sky, new day's dawning. She and fam, yeah, we're vibing slow. On-chain dreams, let the profits grow. Sun's up, we're stacking sats. Bull run.
So I wish I could have played more of the
Dude, it's a
song, but
tune. I'm sorry, but it's a tune, man.
yeah, I
What a
made
tune.
that. So I made the all using Suno. I used like a vibe track to create like a whole song. So that was only like 13 seconds of the song. I created like a 2-minute song, and it's actually cut off at a really cool part. Like I think it says
Sats, bull run, stacking sats, bull run.
it said stacking sats, and I think the next line was like the bull run's coming back or something like that. But it was a vibe track, man. I was hoping to be able to use more of it. I probably will, but yeah, I completely customized the whole like song behind it as well. I thought it was kind of cool.
We got to use it as an outro sometime. We're on Spaces. I
Yeah,
think
dude.
it's a good one, man. I'm critical with music. I'm telling you,
Yeah.
this one's a good one.
Suno is a lot of fun. It's like a AI music platform. I have the paid version, and you can like make songs off of that. I've even done songs using my voice before, so super cool. But yeah, just having fun with some of these animations and everything. Um, but yeah, dude. So content's really been killing it. I had this pulled up as well, just like kind of or not revamping, but like as we're going into Pieces of Pet season 2. I mean, the interest that came back so quickly. I'm showing you the back end, of like the things that goes on, but like impressions are up 78%, replies 11, likes 62. Like solid. What I'm showing you right now is just proving like solid engagement back just for like, hey, we're kind of building a public a little bit more. We have some things ramping up and we're letting you guys know. So it's cool to see that attention's back just like that, man. And I've been trying to, as I said last week, do more of a building in public model of kind of showing people the nitty gritty of what's going on. Cause a lot of times us and all of these other projects, it's hard to like kind of decide like what to highlight, as far as like what we're doing, but there's so much that goes on in each like small little, what seems like a small little step to the public. So kind of working our way towards that. I'm sure you're well familiar with that, Fred.
Epic. Epic. Yeah, no, I mean, it just shows that uh whatever whatever part of building in public we can throw out there, whatever snippets, the more snippets we can throw out, the better. Is basically where we're at.
Yep.
I hope next week I can give some more alpha drips.
Yeah, for sure. And I'm working on that too, not just from the marketing side, but trying to figure out what can be disclosed for the public. And if it can be, then getting more of that out there. Uh, I think we missed, I don't know if you said hi to Ryan, but Ryan said sup, sup. And yeah,
Up,
we had
Ryan, and I mean, I think we said we showed Juke. Yeah, Troll Farmer is just also saying, "Hey, Ryan."
So I know that we're gonna have some updates with chapter leads very soon. If you're not familiar with chapter leads, it's pinned on the Pizza Ninjas profile. But basically, these will be like regional leaders, and there's still time if you want to get in to fill out the form. I don't want to jump the gun here, but I do know that something's coming up fairly soon that's going to really solidify these people that signed up. So if you basically, I mean, the pin post says it all, but we're basically looking for true believers that want to like help onboard new holders in their local communities. So we had a whole live dedicated to this, kind of showing the regions that everybody signed up. So like, what's an example? Like, what's your region, Fred? Like, would yours just be
Latin America.
Latin America? So you would be in charge of kind of ongoing meetups in Latin America. We had our first one of these actual meetups a couple weeks ago in New York City, where I would have to scroll back a good bit. But basically, in New York City, we teamed up with Nultra Labs, or Nultra Shows, I mean. And so with Nultra Shows, we ended up having like a rooftop bar, and that was all led by a community lead. Here it is, Great Time with Ninjas, and you can kind of see like the rooftop bar and stuff. But kind of having these ongoing throughout the year that aren't just like major events, right? Like that are just kind of like ongoing things. So we'll do some announcements soon on the individuals that signed up, and of course, we're only going to disclose what they want us to disclose. You know, we're not going to say like, "Oh, Fred signed up, and he lives here exactly, and this is his." You know,
This is my ad. This is
yeah,
my
this is
seed
this is
phrase.
his address to his place. You know, it'll probably be more vague. It'll be like, you know, like you said, Latin America, maybe like Brazil or like whatever area that people are comfortable with. But yeah, so this is super cool. And expect some announcements of individuals who signed up for this very soon. If you didn't sign up for this, go to the Pizza Ninjas page. It's still pinned at the top. I don't know how long it's going to be pinned for, so you know, get in there. Last thing I want to say before we can really just kick it and chill for the remaining like 7 minutes, 8 minutes. If you're a community member and you want exposure, or you're just creating Pizza Ninjas content, one, obviously like tagging Pizza Ninjas helps us to be able to see it. But we do have a community page, and if you go to that community page and you go to post in it, you can actually post a share with your followers, and it posts it to the community and to your followers, so you can really get growth from that. I saw last week this Simon Jones Smith do a recap of everything that Pizza Ninjas was doing that week, and an account he was under 100 followers at the time. So an account with under 100 followers got 3.4 thousand views, 38 likes, 16 reposts, and 12 comments. And yeah, so I mean, I think a big part of Pizza Ninjas is also like using that PFP and like executing, having a community that supports your content. And I think Jones Smith did a really good job at that, and it rewarded him, for stuff like that. So yeah, use the community
This is
tab.
exactly it. And people forget that little growth hack that you just mentioned, Chris. So it's very important that you can just tick a box and it will post both on your feed and in the highly relevant niche community where there are people who are actually interested in that type of content. And that's
Yep.
the little growth hack that you need if you're under 5K followers and you have those ambitions of growing your account. Then slap that PFP on, make custom content for the community, and throw it in there, and you'll see your account grow.
That's what I've been doing, as well. Like you can see my post did pretty well in here. But yeah, just encouraging people to execute the PGME tab. We also have like a ton of people in there. Like we have 480 members in this Pizza Ninja Dojo. So also on top of that, if you're not in the Pizza Ninja Dojo community, hop in. So
Yep.
this is custom made art, by the way, by Mariah. And now it seems old just because it's been like a year or so, but this was not AI art. And we had different variations of this at the top. So super cool to see. Other than that, let's see if what's that?
We could actually, if we keep the box unticked, we could post the occasional exclusive community content in there as well. Just an idea.
Yep. Cool. Yeah, and I think we viewed most of that. So is there anything else that I'm missing for the week, Fred? Those are some like really, I mean, the biggest thing this week is kind of what we started off talking about. Boozy completed all of the art, and now it's all being inscribed with our partners at OrdinalSpot. And we have some really cool things rolling out between chapter leads. We have some AI stuff that we've been working on that you'll see soon. Yeah, I mean, there's a lot of things moving in different directions right now, but all pointing to some really cool stuff around the corner. Obviously, Pizza Pets 2 development, going, and hopefully Fred can give us a little bit of updates on that next week. And I think that's really it for the day.
Yeah, I think that was great. I think we can talk to Boozy to see if our mad scientist wants to hop on one of these coming weeks as well, given that the traits are on chain now. And yeah, because I always love to pick his brain anyway, because it takes a special brain to do what he's doing.
Heck yeah. Yeah, he's been great, man. So, with all that being said, thank you guys for jumping in. Appreciate you, Troll Farmer, for helping out in chat. Duke for stopping by. Ryan, as always. Shin, as always. Secretary, not sure. Met him in Vegas. Super cool guy. Wants to execute his ninja IP. We're gonna help him do that.